like how to predict rating through given product reviews on Amazon. So we already have an data set on Kaggle. Let's have an overview Amazon, the data set of Amazon. So it contains about 500,000 reviews of users. Okay, so it's really great to have this data set, and through this platform Kaggle, it's really awesome. So what this data set is all about, so in this, so as per this data set, we have many attributes and columns, and there we have two formats of data set. We have in CSV format and database.sqlite. So basically, if you the one who wants to work efficiently with the data set on Jupyter notebook, so it's very good to having an skill in SQL. Okay, so talking about the attributes and the columns, or I can say the columns that we have in this data set is like, we can go through this. So here it is given. So starting with it, we have product ID. That means we have any product like we are going to see on the Amazon site, right? So each product having an unique identifier, like it is given over here, that unique identifier for the product. And the user ID, that means the two user may have the same name, but the IDs are given so that the reviews of each basically each coincide. Okay, and we have the profile name of the user. Nothing to elaborate this. And having an helpfulness numerator, which means basically the positive reviews on that product that the user had given. How many users are given the positive reviews about that particular product. And having the helpfulness denominator, it indicates the number of users. Basically, it is the total number of users that are given the reviews on that. Whether they are positive or negative, that doesn't matter. Okay, and the score, that is the rating that many of us familiar with, that is 1 to 5 star. That these are the ratings on Amazon, if good or not. Text, it is basically about text, and text of the review is basically the person individual, how he feel about that particular product. So these are the content of the data set which we are going while analyzing the data set. Okay, now, and what is the task, what we have to do, what is the problem that the Amazon faces at the time when he wants to conclude that what is the average rating of this product. If I say that you have a product and you have to give the average rating to this, because many of the customers have given some rating to it, so it's really difficult to conclude on one point that it is positive product, or I can say the negative one having the negative rating. So we have to build a model, that the task is given over here, that we have to determine whether a review is positive or negative and build a machine learning model around it. Okay, so this is our task. And going to so here we had already seen that dataset overview, how it is basically of Amazon Find Food Review, and EDA means the Exploratory Data Analysis. It is basically done to understand the data set and what's the problem we have to solve. So before going to the machine learning techniques, different techniques, we go for this, because it's an basic that one must know the problem before going to the different solution. Machine learning techniques are the different solution to one particular problem, right? So here we have attribute information, that the column information about the data set that we had already gone through, and the objective is to determine whether the review is positive. We had already gone this. And also, okay, we will discuss this later. It's an Wings power board upgrade. Okay, it's an power board. So how this rating is given to this, that it has 48% 5 star rating and 4 star rating, and overall it has given that 3.7 out of 5. So how this he made the there are 3.7 out of 5. It's a problem, right? It's a task. So we have to build a model to basically conclude to this point, that we have to conclude the rating of particular product. So we can say like that the product having 1%, 1 star rating, that means he has negative review, and 2-star rating means the also negative review. But talking about the 4-star and 5-star, these are the positives. Then what about the 3-star? So it's a case of natural language processing. So we will go through that step by step. So before this, we have a look over here that it has like, it is given over here the customer rating is like 3.7. so there are 2135 reviews. Okay, so it is, these are the customer reviews, and here it is top positive reviews and top critical reviews. Critical means basically that negative reviews, but the Amazon don't say it negative, it's critical. So it's here little comfortable. Okay, so these are like, there are different positive reviews about this. There are like, okay, it is given over here. So now these are the reviews, and what we have to do, we have to make our model in such a way that it collect all the data of all the customers and understand that these are positive reviews, these are negative reviews, and give the average of it. So how we can go with 3-star rating, because 3-star don't come in positive rating or negative rating. So that's why for this 3-star rating, what we have to do, we have to go through whole textual review, and we have to analyze using the natural language processing that whether it is a positive review or a negative review.